Hiya and higher healing vibrations. Cosmic Cat here. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for being present. This is a very special birthday reading for those Virgo souls born on August 24th. If your birthday is today, August 24th, this reading is definitely for you. However, if you were guided here, everyone and anyone is welcome. If you were guided here by your spirit guides, welcome. Maybe check your birth chart to see where Virgo is and Mercury lies in your birth chart. You may want to even check Leo and the Sun, because we did just end that season a couple days ago, and we came into Virgo season really strong with a new moon that was intense. It wasn't like any other new moon. It's they call them a rare black moon, but new moons are always black, so but it was in Virgo. It was the very first day for Virgo season, the transition from Leo ending the day before, and then Virgo coming in. There's a lot about being aligned. Alignment has been coming up quite frequently for everyone, really, in regards to this new moon energy. A lot of cleaning typically happens. So if you feel like you're ready to clean your house, or if you see something that needs to be done, now's the time. Push yourself through so you can make it happen. Be part of the clean dream team so that you can feel refreshed and better about that space that you have, that you are looking at. That's something that I'm picking up with spirit. I have a crystal ball off in front of me here, so any messages that comes through, I will be sharing. I meditate a little bit before I start, but today, for some reason, you have trouble being still. That's like the easiest thing I can say right now. Is stillness is difficult. It's a challenge for you. And Spirit wants you to definitely challenge yourself in trying to be still, having stillness, having quiet time. Maybe you can hear, I have my windows open, maybe you can hear the birds and the insects, nature, the quietness and stillness in the mornings that happen and occur when everyone and everything is asleep in the world. Or just at least quiet a little bit. So what is this about stillness, Spirit? I also wanted to let you know there are about 367,000 people born every single day in the world. So please keep that in mind with this, because some things won't be meant for you, and you'll know it because you won't feel the energy there, or it won't make sense. Now, some things that may not make sense to you are going to come back around. They could be for you, but not yet, because you're not ready yet. You're not at that stage. You have to be prepped and ready for certain things to come to you. And this is just one where you're just a little bit more time, okay? So what happens oftentimes is 5 weeks, 5 months, even a couple of years pass, and then all of a sudden the reading will come back to you. And that moment, you'll know that you'll need that card. That was the card. That was the moment that was discussed. It's very interesting, and also makes it kind of fun. So be light with yourself. It's your birthday. You have made you've made a trip around the sun. How do you feel? How is that earthy Virgo, witty, organized person feeling here? Because Virgo, you are very organized, and being ruled by the planet Mercury, communication is big for you. So I imagine that you have really healthy communication skills, or you always wish that you had. Mercury is known for communication. It's the one that's always going in retrograde. So it's probably one planet. If you don't know any other, you know Mercury, because of all of the memes and everything that happens in place with that. I feel some stillness coming in now. Thank you, Spirit, for gifting that to me. I'm going to go ahead and call in Archangel Michael at this time. Please protect this space, this energy. Only allow healing, higher vibration frequencies in at this time, Archangel Michael. We thank you so much for being present. If there's any spirit guides or ancestors you'd like to call in, you may do so at this time. This space is protected. Who's been doing sound baths? Wow, that was a real high-pitched one. Someone's had a euphoric experience on a sound bath recently. Please share in the comments below if this is you. Okay, stillness, the Page of Pentacles. You're putting your health first. And you are, Virgo, of health. You're a health-oriented person, typically detail-oriented too. You like cleanliness. Cleanliness is your friend. This Page of Pentacles, it is feeling like okay, so I just got a message of, for someone here, it feels like a new year. Not just your birthday, not just another day, but a new year where you're wanting to make resolutions. And putting your health first is a resolution for you. This is pleasing to Spirit. What about distractions? You have some distractions going on? What are the distractions, Spirit? So there is some sort of lack going on, some sort of inability to see the good in your life. It's your birthday. It can be intense, especially if you reflect back and there were, maybe you're at a state where you miss being a kid. You miss your birthday parties as a child, and now you're an adult and it's completely different. You still have birthday parties. You're still going to have a good time today, but it pales in comparison to what you experienced as a joyful child, and you want that joyous child back within you. So I would recommend that you check out the inner child readings I do. I do birthday readings every day and inner child readings every day. Go ahead and hit that like button now and subscribe to my channel for those readings, especially if that resonates for you about having that inner child joy, getting it back into your life. The inner child readings could definitely help you with that. There's something, though, that it's time to readjust your focus. Readjust your focus. If you have been spending your time dwelling on things that were failures or things that didn't work out, goals that weren't reached, if you've been spending your time with emptiness, despair, readjust, realign, refocus your energy into things that have worked for you. What have you accomplished? Think about all of your accomplishments you've made within the past year of your last birthday, within the past 2 years, 3, 5, whatever it is you feel comfortable with. Just think about the last time that you had something that makes you feel good, okay? This is about you lifting yourself up and feeling good. So there's some health ailments that is preventing you from celebrating your day to day. Please let me know what this means. It's just a download I received. Information of blockages. That's what it is. Blockages. Oh my gosh. Blockages. Yeah, like for your reading. Excuse me, my throat. Maybe it has something to do with your throat. Speaking up for yourself. Maybe you have laryngitis and you can't speak. And actually, I'm guided right now to look this up in my book, You Can Heal Your Life, because someone out there has something to do with your throat. But because I had to just clear mine, I'm going to look up laryngitis, because that's the one that actually is coming to me here. Okay. So I love this book. I've used this book for decades to look up information in the index. I mean, common sense is common sense. If you run a chainsaw through your arm, then clearly you need to go to the dang hospital, right? So, I mean, you hurt your arm and you need help and you need your bone fixed. So, but day-to-day things like our throat. If you have strep throat, or if you have, again, laryngitis is the one that Spirit brought to me. So I'm going to read laryngitis. This gives a probable cause of why you may have laryngitis, and then a new thought pattern, okay? You may have laryngitis because you're so mad you can't speak. You have fear of speaking up, or resentment of authority, okay? Now, on the new thought pattern, okay, so I've got to pause and tell you that for someone here, this could actually have to do with your work and not your health. Maybe it is both. Maybe it is related, but you are, because energies are mixing up now, and I'm getting some energy of where you're focused on learning more about your health so that you can properly take care of your body, so that you're not in this position anymore. So you're actively doing something to make sure that you can enjoy your day-to-day life. The other thing about this laryngitis, about speaking up. So are you afraid to speak to your doctor? Because I'm feeling more like this is related to a work environment, a boss, an authority figure, as it says here, resentment of authority. Regardless, this is like you're learning. So someone may be you've worked at your job for a while, but you're in a new, you got transferred to like a new location or something, and so you're learning a new skill there, and you're upset because you don't really like where you're at. And actually, you are typically flexible to change. You're usually okay to adapt. So I'm not sure what this is, but you're being asked, if you have the laryngitis, so whoever has the laryngitis, this is your new thought pattern to say to yourself, I am free to ask for what I want. It is safe to express myself. I am at peace. So these are the new thought patterns for you to use when thinking about your laryngitis or your throat issue, okay? All right. So moving right along, let's see what we have here. Oh yeah, you're defending your position. You are standing up for yourself against, who is this that you are against? And maybe perhaps it's not you against someone, it's someone against you. It's others not accepting you for who you are, for what you carry or bring to the table, Maybe you've actually made some changes in your life recently, and because of the changes you made, when you make an internal change, it shows externally. Your outer world changes too. Your environment changes too. Everything changes, and oftentimes really, it is a whether you like it or not situation. Oftentimes, because um, and and it's typically something you do like in the end, but it may just be really unknown. You have a spiritual awakening, and so you change anytime you go through any sort of awakening at all. You change internally, and this can change your job, your career, your health, your life, um, your environment, what you go seek and do, on your weekends, on your times off, on your birthday. Maybe now you don't go out to the clubs or go to see live music. Maybe your idea of a wonderful birthday is lounging in your hammock peacefully, being surrounded by Mother Earth. Maybe it's taking an art class and doing and painting something with a group of others. Perhaps it's ecstatic dancing or a cacao ceremony. It's like all these other avenues that you've decided to dive deeper in. Maybe now, instead of going out all the time, you decide to stay in at home and be at home more. And it's really encouraged you, and you've embraced this. But at first, it takes a while because all you ever knew was that. And the opposite could be happening to you too. Maybe you were always staying indoors and a homebody and always at home, but now with your awakening and with the way you're feeling, you're being guided to go out more, to explore more. Maybe this is also helping you with your introvertedness. Sometimes you can be introverted and keep to yourself. And this could be Spirit's way of like, okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to call in. You call in help and Spirit to help you with something. And they're helping you. You have the upper hand in the position if this is a work environment. If it's time to go, just clean the slate with your boss, with yourself if you're the boss. If this is your own business and, now your health is affected and you have this business started, and now what are you going to do? This is also an opportunity coming. What I feel for someone is you have to now begin to trust someone else. And so trust could be playing a big part in your life at this time. Let's go ahead and close this reading with a final message. Spirit, what would you like the viewers to know at this time? You know the energy here. What do you want them to know regarding this situation? Healing. Yeah. I could feel healing, and I really do. I definitely can tell some of you are tapping into your inner child. Your inner child is screaming at you, or your inner child is starting to rise, or you've actually seeked your inner child and went on a journey so that you can help yourself begin this healing journey. To focus on your healing journey, whether it's physical, emotional, or spiritual healing. Seek out practices that restore balance and well-being. Allow yourself the time and space to recover, rejuvenate, and emerge stronger. Look at this beautiful card. Look at you sitting here in the lotus position, Gashao meditation. Sacred healing, honoring yourself, honoring your needs, your desires, your wishes. You still have a group of friends. You're still have a friend in places at work, socially, family, yet introspection is calling your name. Going within for your healing journey to begin. This looks to be what's in store for you. Remember, without darkness, there is no light. That's something Spirit just said. Yeah, this is going to be really... I mean, your life is going to change here. Your life is literally transforming as we speak. Whether it's just a subtle feeling that you have in your gut right now, or, you know, like you felt it, but then now you get your birthday reading and you're like, oh, wow, all of this makes sense. All of this resonates for me. I know what I need to do now. Yeah, there is a need for you to focus. It's not by chance that I mentioned all of those other avenues of ceremonies, because Spirit wanted me to do this with this healing card here and focusing on your healing journey. Heal your wounds. And I'm being asked to share, if you have always in your life externally seeked for someone else to fill your cup, you're being asked to pay attention to this divine cup that's in front of you that you're ignoring or you can't see. Open your eyes, grab the cup, and that is the cup that you want to use and work with and fill on your own. You're standing up for your uniqueness and individuality. You hid it your whole life, and now it's coming out, the shining. You're breaking free from those chains, but there's also still that little bit of sense of worry about acceptance. This is why it's important for you to know that on your journey, friendships may crumble, relationships may fall apart. And if this happens, Spirit is saying it's meant to happen. It doesn't mean that they're gone forever. If anyone leaves your life, they will be back if they're meant to be in your life. Yeah, it just doesn't work that way. Like, there's not a way to remove someone completely from your life if they're really actually meant to be in your life. So there's something to be learned. There's a skill, there's a talent, there's a trait, there's a duality, a twin flame perhaps situation. Twin flame is someone that really brings out all of the shadows within you, all the deep, dark, bad funk that you may try to hide, you may not be aware of, or you may not, it's not something you go, it's not something you speak about because it's embarrassing maybe to you. Maybe it's embarrassing, maybe, I don't know, you feel singled out. But I just got to download Keep Going. The main takeaway for you, the very main thing that Spirit wants you to know is for you to stick with the path you choose, your calling, connecting with your inner child, taking care of your health, your finances, working out with your co-workers, your boss, having the tough conversation if you need to have one. And don't forget, release blockages. Release the blockages. Sometimes this may seem like it's very difficult to do, but it's very simple. It can be simple. It can be difficult. It's really your decision. You're an alchemist. Your body is very powerful, and so is your mind and your heart. You have the ability to transform your thoughts. You transform your thoughts all the time. Live in the illusion that you create in your mind. Why not recreate an illusion that you want to live in? This is part of the inner child path, the journey of facing what hasn't been faced, working through it, honoring yourself the entire way through, so that you can have that end, that deep, loving end. Release your blockages. Protect your energy. Learn that new skill or trade. Keep focusing on your health. Start your healing journey if you haven't already. I do feel that some of you have. I definitely received an affirmation of someone. Okay. Share in the comments below how this resonated for you. Think about what you would like to wish for as we are going to blow this candle out. And above all of this, honor yourself today. Have a beautiful, free, happy, joyful day. Thank your inner child for being there. Forgive yourself. Forgive your inner child. Connect and let go. Surrender to what is and be open to what will be. That's the message I have for you today. Happy birthday, rebirth day. On the count of 3, I'm going to blow your candle out. 1, 2, 3. And as the smoke rises, may your dreams and your wishes rise too. Have a cosmic day and tonight, Mia.